Hello, my name is Miss Green, and I am a digital equity professional and the IT network manager here at the East Cleveland Public Library. Before becoming a digital equity professional, I acted as a tech guru, teaching computer skills from Microsoft Word to websites like Weebly and Google Sites to seniors in the community. I then went on to create a passport program where patrons of all ages could take computer classes and receive a digital passport stamp that would lead them to getting a free computer to take home. My main goal as a digital equity professional is to get everyone access to affordable internet so that they can utilize the skills they learn in computer class at home. I also started a hotspot lending program for patrons to take home hotspots to utilize internet in their home. I received my digital equity professional certificate from an organization known as N10. I was a fellow with them for 1 year. I went to Portland, Oregon to train for 1 week, and then for the rest of the year our training was virtual, where we took classes every other month in detail on digital equity in our communities. Outside of my digital equity professional certificate, I believe that my other strongest suit is my Leviton certificate, which allows me to create the Cat5 cable wirings that allow computer to get internet. So I actually learned this skill from a coworker of mine. A lot of the things that I've learned in my technology career were either self-taught or taught by a coworker of mine. So that was really cool outside of my certificate. So that was really cool. So I'm just going to demonstrate how to make one. So this one is just a little bit messed up. So our computer isn't receiving internet. You'll know your computer is receiving internet once you see your green and orange lights lighting up. I do not advise you to do this at home. I'm just showing you one of the skills that I learned here in my years at the library. I have my little kit, so I'm just going to strip the wire. Sometimes it's a little hard to get off, but you don't want to go too deep with that because it will cut. This is what your wires look like inside. You're going to have orange, blue, green, and brown. You're going to untwist them. And once you're done untwisting them, you're going to line them up in the order that they are supposed to be. This can be a little tedious sometimes, so you may have to do it a few times, a little bit more if you have to. Many of us are running Wi-Fi through our home, so we really don't need this anymore, but I just wanted to show you all a little bit of the skills that I do have here from working at the East Cleveland Public Library. A lot of people think when you work at a library, you're just a librarian, and with all respect to librarians, we all do a lot here behind the scenes. The last project I worked on with wiring was rewiring our entire reference department and our entire teens department. We wired every single computer to the tower on its own. So you're going to go orange stripe, orange solid, green stripe, blue solid, blue stripe, green solid, brown stripe, brown solid. No solid should be beside a solid. It should go every other. So that's kind of my way of remembering what to do. From there, I'm going to squeeze them all together. Squeeze them all together, very straight, as straight as I can get them. And I'm going to cut them so that they are the same length. Once I have them at a length that I believe is correct, they need to be straight across. None of them can be longer than each other. They can be, but it will cause a little bit of difficulty with getting your cap on. So you want to hold it tight together, okay? And you want to match it with the other end. Both ends have to be the same. okay? From looking at it from this side, I see my orange is starting from the front. This is my back, okay? I have an empty one. I know my orange needs to start on the left-hand side, so I'm going to slowly squeeze them all in there, push them all up, just like that, as tight as I can get them. And once I know they've all reached the top, I'm going to take them into my cool tool here and slam it together. All right. From there, we'll test it, make sure it works before we wire it into our computers and under our desks and everything, and then we're all good to go. I hope you learned something today, and I hope you're enjoying this Women in Technology series. Thank you for watching.